Let's link up with Gary Smith. He's just covered a press conference ahead of the CAF Awards tonight. Hello, Gary.
Hi, Gifty. Good evening.
Very well. Tell us what you've got.
Well, I'm at the Accra International Conference Center, which is where the awards will be held. As you know, it's 61 years of the life of CAF, and also today's African Footballer of the Year Awards features three who were not exactly talking points 3 years ago by this time, particularly the top two, Mohamed Salah and Sadio Mane. Aubameyang has been a permanent fixture of this award for the past 3 years or so. However, it seems to be the time of the two Liverpool players. And as we showed you in the live interview just about 5 minutes ago, the two Liverpool players came in. Aubameyang is here to get into town. We understand his flight touches down at 5 p.m. And Salah and... hello? Can you hear me?
Go ahead. I hear you perfectly.
Oh, right. So Salah and Mane came in very relaxed. They looked like people who really flew on private jets. There was a running joke when they were coming in about how they didn't come in via commercial airlines. But the thing is that they have a key game with Everton that's on hand. They've been brought in by a private jet, and they will be taken out of the country immediately after the awards are done. So Salah was asked about the stature of the awards in his life. And don't forget, the last time an Egyptian won this award, Mohamed Salah himself had not been born. And he says he recognizes that this is the case, and actually went further to say that he wants to be the best Egyptian footballer in history. That will take quite some beating, because Egypt have produced some of the greatest names in the history of African football. On his part, though, Sadio Mane, the man from Senegal, will also become, if he wins tonight, only the second Senegalese to be able to win the award, and he is also taking it very coolly. There had been some speculation that both players, because they play in the same team and because they are so high profile, have a bit of rivalry going on. They made sure to quash that. They gave the impression that they are both friends and everything is fine between them. I mean, there was even time for Sadio Mane to crack a joke that they would want to take it a step further and win the Ballon d'Or for themselves and for Liverpool as well. So the pre-event cocktail will begin at 6 p.m. Ghana time, and then the main event begins at 7 p.m. So that's the latest from the Accra International Conference Center. We are looking forward to a great awards and the crowning of one of them as the African Footballer of the Year for the year under review. Gifty. Gary,
it does seem as though Mohamed Salah has been tipped to be one of the favorite for winners. Is this something you can...
Yes, Salah has been tipped to be one of the favorites, not just because of the football reasons. One journalist asked him about his time at Roma and in Italy, and whether he feels that coming to the Premier League has given him a better chance. And he made the argument that, well, that may be true, but we shouldn't forget that while he was in Italy, he was the star of the show as well. So that's a player who is extremely confident in his ability, and he knows what is at stake where his name is concerned. And Gifty, the other thing about this is that this is the first time in the history of the awards that social media will play a role. So a portion of the awards are being voted by fans and by the general public. And a cursory look at the social media profiles of all the three nominees suggests that Mohamed Salah will be one, Sadio Mane will be two, and Aubameyang, who is barely visible on social media, will be three. Salah has about 6.6 million followers on Twitter alone. His Instagram following is just about 3 million. Sadio Mane is a close second with about 1.1 million cumulatively. And so those are two very powerful players on social media as well. And it's no surprise that they are going to be taken, according to the feedback we are getting from some of the journalists and insiders. It's going to be a Salah 1 and a Sadio Mane 2 at the end of tonight.
Okay, well, we'll be here to see how it all goes down. Gary, thank you so much for that update. Gary Smith there, coming to us live from the conference center, where he's just covered the press conference by the CAF, or for the CAF organization team. He'll bring you some more in our subsequent bulletins.